Alrighty then. I think we're good. I think we're good. So how much mana do I start in a game? That's like my first question. Yo, Potato coming in first. Let's go. Good to see, Potato. Hope you're doing well. Okay, be sleep now. Sounds good, Potato. Have a good night, my dude. I mean, you know, mad shout out to the dude who claims first. Let's go. Hope you had a good stream, by the way, dude. Wolfen, good to see you as well. Hope you are doing good as well. How's it going? By the way, I think kind of like going back to like the whole Oathbreaker thing we're doing. I have bad news about that. It made me want to build a second deck, another commander deck. So I'll probably make an Oathbreaker variant and an actual commander variant because it's just too fun. Yo, Koros, welcome. Good to see you, my dude. Hope you are doing well. How's it going, Koros? I don't like what we're facing off against already. This is terrible. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna return this, get Galloping Gaia right from the get-go. Like we just gotta like, you know, get back into the flow of playing Duel Links. Unfortunately, we're not masters like Go-To Potato. And then we just scoop because I did that wrong. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Wolfen, thank you for the contribution to the laundry stream plus just chatting challenge. We are getting super close. I'm scared. Now I have to actually prove that it's actually a laundry machine. Chorus, thank you for the contribution as well. Going good. Genshin Daily's almost done. Dude, that is true, and that is awesome. Because, like, it's good to get it done now, just because, like, think, like, we're in a new week for the Battle Pass, right? Like, I do all my stuff, like, super early on, just to not have to worry about it, you know? It's all good. Okay. I misplayed really bad early. Let's see if I can avoid that the second time around. Oh, hi. Yo, Michael87, welcome to the stream, my dude. It is good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Hopefully you missed my misplay of the century. This is kind of gonna be interesting. Yeah, I mean, we can definitely do something on this one. You can send one level 5 or higher from your hand to the graveyard, special card from your hand. During the battle phase, quick effect, you banish this card from your graveyard. Can I get this in the graveyard? I don't think so, actually. But that's okay. We're gonna first Cosmic Cyclone, get this out of here. I don't want this in my life. Too much negativity. Ooh, D-Prison. Not terrible. Not terrible, actually. What's up, Michael? Good to see you, dude. What we will do... So first, we're gonna normal summon. I'm playing for the king, so it's go good. It's awesome. Glad to hear that, my dude. Glad to hear that. Yeah, I mean, technically, what we could do... Yeah, we'll do his effect. I meant to first get him into the graveyard, but it's fine. It's fine. So we'll activate Gaia up in Gaia. So we'll activate that. So this is good, so we can at least set up for like what we need to do. Then what I guess I could do is do this. Yeah. Select a card out of your hand. Let's go with Dark Flare Dragon. Dark Meme Lord, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Oh, I'm sorry, Dank Meme Lord. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How are things going? Not a little bit. Hope you're doing well. I mean, technically, I could actually go for either or. I mean, I could put it into defense mode, just like you know, attack over it. I mean, honestly, and that might be the better idea to go for right now, just because if I have to use this effect, I have to, you know, lower his attack, which I can't really deal with right now. Like, we could put him in defense mode too, but it's fine. We'll just go with this one. So let's do with that. Summon this guy. Yes. And I still don't have a normal summon, but I could still put this to the grave. Yeah, no, we'll just do this, actually. So, unfortunately, I can't go for an OTK here, but we could still go for some spice, I guess, right? Unfortunately, this thing is just still in our hand. If this was in our graveyard, it would be a totally different story, but, you know, it is what it is. So go to combat. We're going to swing, use Sky Galloping, the Gaia the Dragon Champ's effect, put it in defense mode. There we go. And the cool thing that I feel about it, we already know he has a Blue Eyes in hand, and he has one other card, so I'm assuming it might be like another normal summon target, so I'm feeling pretty good. We should be okay. We'll see what happens, though. Like I say, sometimes we should be okay, but ultimately I just get wrecked sometimes in the crossbreed of things. Oh yeah, you're gonna reveal and then add a polymerization or something like that, right? Yeah, of course you do. So good, so good. So ultimately, depending on what we draw into, we could be screwed. It just depends. Because they can, you know, attack over these two, so I'm going to be taking a total of, what, 1,000 points of damage? Are you winning, son? I mean, technically, Dad, I still have the lead, and I'm determined to draw the card I need to win. I mean, that's actually kind of good. Not gonna lie. Potentially. So we actually could do something with this. So what we're gonna do is reveal. We're gonna reveal Curse of Dragonfire. This is gonna allow me to grab. Yeah, we have to go with Guy, the Magical Knight Dragon Champion. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything with this guy in my hand right now, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, we're going to normal summon him without tributing because of the effect, which is awesome. Summon this dude. This dude's going to allow me to summon, I mean, technically we're going to go with this dude, obviously. This dude is the best way to go with. We're not going to activate the effect. We're going to go to Curse of Dragonfire. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to summon Kaya, the Magical Knight of Dragon Champions. Like, pretty good card, actually. And then we can use him to get rid of him, because unfortunately this thing cannot be destroyed by battle, I don't think. Yeah, it can't be destroyed by battle, but it can totally be destroyed by card effects. And that's kind of like what we're hoping on right now. So now this puts this dude up with one card in hand. But this also kind of like sets me up in a weird position too. But like if I can at least, get into a decent, normal summon next turn possible, we can easily go for game. But we'll have to see what actually happens. Unfortunately, I don't have a poker face. Okay, so this is probably the White Stone of the Ancients. That is actually kind of funny, honestly. I'm actually pretty happy we drew to this. So, Galloping Gaia, because why not? Let's just overextend here a little bit, shall we? So we're going to use the effect. We're going to grab a copy of Curse of Dragonfire because it doesn't matter. We're gaming. Alright, we're going to use Dragon's Mirror, which is going to activate and allow me to summon something fun. Something really fun, actually. We'll just create this. There's no way they actually have something that's kind of like going to be pretty bad. Wow, I can actually use a bunch of different resources. So we'll actually use the one from the graveyard, and why not? That's just kind of interesting. We can actually use a fusion for a fusion. I love it. Alright, so that's pretty cool. If I really wanted to be a meme, I could summon Dracosac. But I'm not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to activate his effect. We're going to send that to the grave, because who cares? We're going to normal summon that dude. That doesn't really matter too much. Alright, go to combat. Swing over the White Stone of the Ancients. That's what I'm thinking this is. Yeah, it was the White Stone of the Ancients. There would be no other reason why they would put it face down defense mode, because usually you want to use like a discard trap outlet to get it to the graveyard, but if they're putting it in defense mode, come on. It's got to be the Dragon Stone of the Ancients, which, I'm fine with. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Ultimately with this duel, this stream, my ultimate objective is just to be able to constantly just do PvP, grind up some gems, so I can be able to pick up the new DDD deck, because I really do want to make different Dimension Demons. The fact that it's a Pendulum deck, but it also can do a little bit of everything, Synchro, Xyz, Pendulum, it's going to be a lot of fun. Oh my god, another Kaiba player? There's just so much Blue Eyes. Why is Blue Eyes never ending? Does anybody else notice that when they play Duel Links, it's just always... Actually, maybe it's not Blue Eyes. It could be Blackwing, because I've seen sometimes Kaiba players with peak performance playing with it, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so we have an MST target. Ooh, that is concerning. Alright, so we'll see what's actually going to happen. So first, what I'm going to do is, we're going to use Gateway to Chaos first to try to bait out any, back row disruption they have. Let's see if they allow it to activate and resolve. Okay, cool. Fantastic. So, generally, I'm actually pretty happy that happened, because now I have an equal out of just using Galloping Gaia with Guy, the Magical Knight Champion. And Muldog, thank you so much for the host, dude. Great to see you. Hope you were doing well, my dude. Yo, what's up, dude? Hope you were doing well. How is life going, man? Ooh, it was a Book of Moon, which is actually pretty good, because it puts us in a situation where we can actually just, start attacking and doing some damage. Because Book of Moon can easily just shut down the play that we're going to do. But for now, we're actually able to be kind of accelerating stuff really good. So, let me activate a Curse of Dragonfire. Because Blue Eyes is a huge counter to Pendulum decks. I mean, I can see that, but I don't know. I was kind of hoping Konami would do something, so I just would not see it. Because even before Pendulums came out, Dank, it just seemed they were constant. which I get. It's a very fun, it's a very good, it's a very easy to obtain deck. But I'm just kind of like, you know, I'm kind of over it. We're going to get rid of Mountain just in case they actually have some utility with it. Personally, the 300 attack buff is kind of nice for our cards too, but it's not going to be integral to what we need to do to win. So I'm cool with just having this, and this is fine. We also have Tretch, so if they do try to do something shenanigan-wise, we can just pop stuff. Plus, we also have Guy the Magical Knight effect. So we're kind of sitting pretty right now. Like, we are definitely sitting pretty. What you got? What do you have? Genshin done. Big chill time. Dude, sounds good, man. Now that you finish your Genshin dailies, are you going to be doing stuff like, are you going to be playing Monster Train, or what are you going to be playing, my dude? Because I know there's a lot of great games on Xbox and Game Pass. We can't go a day without that being said. It's all good, though. What is he going to do, though? What is he going to do, though? Spear Dragon dunks on pendulums. No, it so does. And honestly, it's super good. Especially if you use, like, during the end phase or something like that, where you, like, you know, use Karma Cut or some other discard trap outlet, summon Dragon Spirit of White, use White's effect after special summon, pop, like, a pendulum scale. Like, it's really, really strong. But also, can I also just say, like, I'm also starting to be happy that pendulums are becoming a little bit more relevant, which is really nice. So... do I use this pop effect right now? Do we use this pop? Do we use the pop effect? Because maybe we could. Yeah, we'll actually pop it, because what I could do is I could just simply use Tretch, blow up the cards in their hand. Even if they have, like, you know, one Blackwing and, like, a Gale or something, I could still pop it or something. So we'll have to actually see what happens. Because, like, again, just the ability of searching out stuff is just super strong. It was a Gale! I knew it. I somehow, deep down, actually knew it was a Gale. 1,300 damage, that's not the end of the world. I'd rather hold on to it. This ain't... Last pass, good to see, man. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that's awful. I mean, it's not awful, but I need something to protect my life points at this point. Like, in a dream world, we would have gotten access to, like, any Gaia, or, like, you know, any, whatever. But it is what it is. So, let's see. I swear, it... Okay, this is actually kind of good. Once per turn, this card cannot be shown by spell or traps. Oh, Chris, the Crack of Dawn. Why do you do this to me? Unfortunately, we have to... I'll see where this goes, you know? Unfortunately, Chris, the Trap of Dawn was actually pretty good. 12-19, 14% of phone, very bad time, but somehow we still going. I'm glad to hear that, Last Mass. I mean, as long as you're doing good, man, that's all that really matters to me. Maybe Monster Train, Ring of Pain for a bit, and maybe later more Genshin. I need to sleep at a decent, though, because I gotta wake up early to get my card detailed. I mean, dude, that's still pretty hype, though. The fact that the new car is, like, you know, getting settled in really nicely. Between, like, just getting everything done and also, like, you know, doing the detailing. It's gonna look really cool, man. I can't wait. I'm super happy for you, my dude. Chidori, the Sparkling Rain. This card is... Okay, so... This card gains 300 attack. Alright, we're dead. This card can be... When this card is destroyed by battle... Yeah, we pretty much lost at this point, unfortunately. Past a few minutes ago. Sorry, man. Yeah, unfortunately, we're kind of dead. Because, like, what I could have done... was I could have just simply used whatever to try to destroy, like, you know, both their cards. It would have spared... Unfortunately, his whatever, his Crystocrack at Dawn. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. I honestly took the risk of them dropping something with more than 27. It's like, I know Armor Master doesn't go up above that height, so I'm like, you know, let's just give it a shot. Pro tip, get good. Damn, I'm trying, Last Bass. That's why we've been doing these streams for almost a year now. We've been streaming Duel Links about once or twice a week. Once a week for an entire year and a half. Is that not enough time? But then, I mean, then again, I don't keep up with the meta as much as I should. So that also could be my downfall too. So, you know, it is what it is. But, you know what? I'm having fun. I guess that's all that matters, right? We're going first? Why? A year, yeah. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? And like sometimes, dude, like we don't even stream dueling. Sometimes I might just do Shadowverse instead, because Shadowverse is very fun. Honestly, like I need to get back into playing Shadowverse on stream. I want to get through that game because it's a lot of fun, honestly. I mean, ultimately, it doesn't really matter because we have objectively a bunch of different ones. So let's go. So like, I mean, we're gonna go with this one first, and then we'll actually get our Dark Flare Dragon, just so I have a little bit more fuel to fuel up for next turn if it needs down to it. So we're gonna go with normal summon. We're gonna be doing like this, like again, this deck is designed to do the same thing over and over, and I freaking love it. So good. No, we're not gonna use the effect because I've burned myself so many times on doing that. Magic 8 Ball says most likely. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. The Magic 8 Ball thing is actually pretty funny. I actually do like it a lot. Yo, Kirby. That reminds me, last pass, you have a Switch, right? Are you going to be picking up the new Kirby game coming out? Like the one that's kind of like Mario Odyssey? It looks pretty good, not going to lie. Oh! I kind of needed that card, actually. That's not cool. It's not cool, dog. It's like, this just gives us so much searchability and consistency and also protection. They're playing Clock Tower Prison? During each of your opponent's standby phases, place one clock counter on this card. While there are 4 more, you do not take any battle damage. When this card is 4 more destroyed, it's up to the graveyard. Special summon a Dreadmaster. Okay, so it definitely takes up a lot of time. Unless like they're playing some really weird, obscure get counters on this card as bad as it can be. So we'll see what actually happens. Oh, there's a skill for it? Each of the following can be used once per duel. Okay, so... interesting. Very interesting. Oh, they're playing Neos Fusion. I have no... I mean, unfortunately, that's actually pretty solid. That's actually very solid, dude. Because, like, they can make Brave Neos, and I can't really do much. Because, like, if I tried to destroy the Brave Neos, it's just going to get protected. That's actually not too bad. What does Drill Dark do? This card's number, somebody can special summon 1 from your hand with 1500 attack or less. Interesting. Can I play test you with my evil hero deck against you? Yeah, we could definitely do that, Dank Beemorn. We could totally do that. After this duel, if you're down, we can definitely throw up a match or two, so you can be able to get some play testing in it for sure. Okay, so it's during the end of the battle, or during the start of the battle phase now at this point. I mean, ultimately, oh, it has to be during the main phase. I am so dumb. I am so dumb. We were supposed to use the effect during the main phase. I forget that you can't use it on the battle phase. Yeah, we're pretty much already done with at this point. But this is okay. We're still warming up here. We're still warming up. Wow, it already has 4. That ability is too strong. So, looking into this... I'm just gonna surrender. I misplayed too bad earlier. That was my bad. We're probably gonna switch decks over to Harpies or something. Harpies is a little bit more easy and consistent for me to actually jump into. But no, that was actually really bad. I thought... I keep forgetting, but I cannot... It's a quick effect that can only be used during the main phase. And ultimately, that's just like what keeps getting me every time. Like, I just keep forgetting about that. So, I gotta get good. I need to dedicate my whole life to Duel Links and just doing what I can. We'll put up to 600 seconds because time sucks. Like, time ultimately sucks. Alright, so let me get that pulled up here. I'm also going to throw up Nightbot and get that set up as well. But again, if you need to have access to it in the chat, here's the room, 565-819. Feel free to join anybody who wants to try to duel against me. There will be victories, there will be losses. It'll be a fun time for sure. Oh, damn, it's definitely been... oh, it's definitely been so long since I've done this. But it's going to be all good. Let's get the room set up here. I just wish you can make one room and never have to worry about that. You know, that'd just be really cool. Let's see. So 565. What did I do to my mic? Did somebody change it? Did somebody change it? Hello? Hello? I didn't do a thing. So good. Let me fix that. There you go. Yeah, so your number pad is bound. Yeah. So initially, I was trying to be very good and quick and on the fly, and like have it set to like certain voice commands. But there would be ones that I would never ever use on stream, and I guess I actually hit one of them that did that, so that's my bad. So sorry about that, Michael. Sorry about that, everybody in chat. But no, that's hilarious. Like, there's actually like a way you can also like mod it, like, you know, change it like with bits and stuff like that, or I could just switch it with like channel points. But I kind of forgot like it's actually tied to the keypad, so we'll make sure to stay away from the number pad. I know your life belongs to Genshin. About the Kirby game, I want to pick it up, but I'm dying is rich and I ain't no Metallic, so that's every game that exists. I don't have any game. I don't have every game that exists. I have like maybe 5. No, I'm just kidding. Yo, Casey, thank you so much for the contribution and the lurk, dude. Hope you have a great rest of your morning or work, because I know you like work graveyard, right? Yo, definitely go check out Casey Goldenite. One of the best streamers in terms of like, you know, just a lot of variety, like really cool stuff with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe speed runs, and also just a cool dude. Definitely go check them out. You will not be disappointed. But no, sorry about that, Michael. Sorry about that, Michael. All right, Dank Lord, good luck and have fun as well to you. You are playing Supreme King Jaden, who, let's also be real, has a really cool, he has like a really solid theme, like musical theme. It's actually pretty dope. It was funny. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, Michael. All right, so he said he's playing Evil Heroes, so this is going to be pretty interesting to see how this deck actually pops off. So let's take a listen to.
I'll show you what real power feels like.
Show me! Alright, so Sinister Calling is ability. Discarding 1 from your hand, add 1 Dark Fusioner with Dark Calling. And then place 1 of your graveyard from outside your deck. Interesting, that is actually pretty solid. It just sets it up and gets a lot of consistency in search. I like it a lot. Is this fair that he could see your cards? For the majority, that's actually a good point, Michael. For the majority of it, with people, what they do is they go out of the stream, like they put into a different tab. Most Duel Links players are actually very, very honorable about that. So we'll see what happens, you know? But that's actually a good point, my dude. But no, like, I think I've only had like maybe 3 or 4 people who actually did not honor the system. Ooh, we actually got rid of Dark Calling? Not terrible. Unfortunately, though, we don't really have what I actually need to right now. So we're going to try to see what I can actually do, because my entire deck revolves around this card. If it doesn't pop off, then we just lose. And even then, like, we're still not doing too good. Because I can use the effect to be able to search out a dragon, but unfortunately, I don't even have a normal summon target. But yeah, most people, like, you know, put the stream in a different tab and then just mute it so they can't hear what I'm saying. Becomes an issue, you can always put a Riku picture over it. Dang, you're actually right. You are actually right, Koros. I would probably actually do a Riku and a Sora one, because that'd actually be pretty interesting. Good thought, my dude. I totally could do that, actually. Or, if anything, hang on. So what I could technically do, let me see if it's actually within range. So let's bring out the Riku video, and then we just slowly take our problems and put, this is taking way too long. Let's just slide it right here. Slide it. Holy, that actually works out pretty well for the most part. So there we go. We have Riku just chilling. So he's attacking us with Evil here, the Malicious Head. I mean, it just does piercing damage and its overall attack, so that's kind of fine, I guess. But we could just do that. So instead of a Riku picture, we have a Riku video. One of the most adorable but destructive cats you will ever meet. Oh my... Okay. So this isn't terrible now because I can actually do something with this. So Galloping Gaia. So we can use Galloping Gaia to reveal level 5 and then actually just, you know, whatever. So reveal this guy. Although, I'm not really liking where this is going to end up going towards at all. Pog video. Thanks, small dog. Thanks, small dog. I need to get, like, some pictures maybe of Sora, too, just so people can also see the other cat. Because we actually did adopt a second kitten. He's so adorable. He's very adorable. Alright, so go to the back to the duel. So we're going to normal summon. We're going to use the effect of Gaia the Magical Knight. Hopefully it works. It works. It just works, ladies and gentlemen. We are popping off here. We potentially might be able to do something great. Unless they have Tretch. They have Tretch. It doesn't even matter. I could still do something interesting. Third cat, name it a third Kingdom Hearts character. It's funny, we actually did make a joke about that, but no, we can't do that. We don't have enough space to actually make it a thing. But we thought about that, actually. I made the joke myself. I have a Dragon's Mirror, though, so I can actually summon another one, thankfully. Just thankfully. And the cool thing is, now that he played a Tretch once, he can't play it again, because it has a trap in the grave. So they're both at 26. This is kind of a problem. What I could do is I could Book of Moon this card, and then just swing over it, I suppose. They have one card in hand, and this would also set us up pretty well, because then we can also use another quick effect pop. Oh no! You know what? That's fine. That is fine, actually. Yeah, because like I've thought about it, because like the only character that we'd probably want to do at this point would be Kyrie, for better or for worse, you know. So we're gonna chain Guy the Magical Knight of Dragon's effect to destroy Dion. Unfortunately, no, Michael. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of videos that I'd probably want to use. And also just for the fact that Mickey unfortunately did pass away last month. He was unfortunately just too old of a dog and he had a lot of issues. Yeah. Yeah, and also I don't want my wife to come in and see something like that because she's still, you know, very upset about it, unfortunately. How did DDD fare in the meta with a new support? Honestly, dude, I don't really know, honestly. I haven't seen a lot of DDD decks, unfortunately. They seem like to be doing really good. But I just haven't really seen a lot of consistency. Like, you might be able to check and see if they're, like, on the tier list from Duel Links meta. But honestly, no matter what, Muldog, I'm gonna build DDDs because they seem really fun. No worries, you're totally fine, Michael. You may not have known, which is fine, dude. I'm not gonna hold that against you or anything. I'm not that awful. But it's all good, dude. We've had plenty of time to, you know, come to terms with everything. We're doing much better, but thank you, man. Alright, so I guess what we could do is, I suppose we can actually grab this card because, again, I want to have access to something for protection. So we can put this in the... No, we're not going to do that. That wouldn't make any sense. All the pets' names are actually Kingdom Hearts characters. You just realized it? Yeah. The games are really good, Tyler. You would definitely enjoy the games. Again, who knew throwing Disney, Final Fantasy, and anime would just turn out really good? RIP. Yeah, unfortunately, Dank, I'm assuming the reason why there might have been a RIP is just because, again, like, one of the cool things with this card is that during the battle phase, if we have a Guy the Magical Dragon champion, it just shuts down all the cards in the... Like, I'm sorry. Your opponent cannot activate cards while, you know, so if you had, like, any battle traps, that might have been an issue, but if not... Still, it was a really close game, dude. Like, there was a lot of back and forth. GG. Did you want to try... Did you want to try again? My calling was banished. Yo, that was actually a pretty good rip, Cosmic Cyclone. Like, you had a full backer. I'm like, all right, we're just gonna blind Cosmic, and it was actually a good call. Yo, Tyler, thank you for the lurk, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, dude, seriously, Kingdom Hearts 2, Tyler, is one of my favorite games of all time. I actually still have like an original PS2 copy because I just love it. And it's also on PS4, Xbox, and no, not Steam, Epic. And also coming to Switch soon, so there's plenty of ways to experience the wonderful and convoluted story of Kingdom Hearts. It's just so good. You know, like, there's just a lot of Pendulum good support coming out too as well. Like the fact that we're having, you know, things like you know, Eccentric Arts Fiend is really good. Now I would have won that duel. Because like the calling, I'm assuming. I got my PST sold. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Do you mean sold or stolen? I want to play Guitar Hero again. Guitar Hero is so good, dude. Have you ever tried playing Guitar Hero live, Michael? Like the reboot? It wasn't too bad. I had the first Kingdom Hearts on it. The first Kingdom Hearts is good, but it's definitely... Like, if you play the first one and then the second one, it's just such a huge quality of life leap. It's insane. I sold it in order to move... Oh! I'm sorry to hear that, man. I will tell you this, though, Tyler. If you have any, like, local thrift stores in your area, like, Goodwill, Value Village, whatever. Dude, like, there's usually a ton of PS2s there. Like, I think, like, one of the Goodwills and Value Villages we found, like, there was, like, over, like, 3 different PS2s alone. 2 of them worked, by the way. 2 of them worked, by the way. Alright, so we know that they have access to, what, either a Dark Fusion or a Dark Calling. So, interesting. So this is basically one... Like, this is basically a Polymerization. This is basically a Miracle Fusion. Okay, so we're kind of gaming. Alright. So, I did not mean to activate that, but that is okay. I think what we could just do is just put this card back. Yeah, they also have it on PC now, too, which is pretty cool. Like, honestly, the PC route might be a really interesting way to play them anyway. Because, again, you can have access to stuff like, you know, mods and all that good stuff. That's awful, actually. So, that's a problem that we actually use the effect first and not our field spell, because now I can actually search out the cards in the correct order. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen, in Duel Links, order is important. It's very important. So, I suppose what we could do is we could summon... That's not good enough. That is really not good enough. I don't like this at all. Okay, Decisions. This is so bad, but okay, well, we have to do it. We have to do it. Yeah, we totally screwed that up because our ability was activated first and not second. I actually need to stop misplaying. But we could still salvage something is the thing. So what I can do is we can do Dragon's Mirror. We're going to make this guy. Because I can also use his effect to be able to just attack over and just be able to get the attack bonus. Hopefully destroy this thing as well. And just at least maintain some kind of board presence and disruption as well. Yes, use the effect. Okay, so this doesn't really do much besides fill up the graveyard potentially for some shenanigan plays on his end. So that's okay. Alright, let's see. Honestly, Tyler, I've actually been thinking about streaming the Kingdom Hearts games. Oh, that is so good. Alright, get rid. We have to. We might as well just get rid of like some value. Like I've actually been tempted about streaming like, you know, Kingdom Hearts 2 or something like that. Kingdom Hearts, I don't know if I'd go back to 1. 1 is kind of hard to play if you play 2 to death.
Darkness in my heart is the source of my strength.
It's so anime. It's so anime. Alright, so he's gonna get Dark Calling, which is basically the one from like the Miracle Fusion. Which is pretty rough because he actually has Infernal Gainer. Okay, so he's gonna use Dark Calling, which is basically, it's basically Miracle Fusion. So a Malicious Fiend.
Witness darkness itself. Evil hero, malicious fiend.
How malicious is he though? He doesn't look that malicious. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Plasma, actually. I don't think I've ever seen his ability. So, during your opponent's battle phase, all monsters they control change the face of attack position if they must attack. Wait. Oh, damn, I was about to say, if it turned them all to attack mode on any battle phase, that'd be amazing. Oh, wait, what? What? Oh! We're taking some big boy damage here. I don't even think there's anything I can really draw to actually win this game now. That's a card. That is actually a card. That is a Yu-Gi-Oh card, no doubt. Excited for Outlast? Yeah, I feel like a lot of people would be pretty excited for that. I feel like a lot of people are going to be pretty excited for Outlast. Because again, I've never played Outlast. I'm not really much of a horror, you know, contender. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how well it goes. So it's going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see how well I do playing, you know, Outlast for the first time. So I don't know how this is going to work out. We're going to see what happens. Let's see. All monsters that are changed to... Wait, why didn't it make me attack? And can I be special? During your opponent's battle phase, all monsters that are they control are changed. And each monster must control... Interesting. I feel like it was supposed to make me attack. Wasn't it supposed to do that? I got Trench Trap Hole. So we're gonna do that. Yes. Which is pretty nice because we can actually use that. Do you think you will outlast again? Probably, man. Probably. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see what we can do, man. We'll see what we can do. So this is pretty interesting. Actually. So what I could do, and what we are going to do, which is really weird. I never thought I'd actually do something like this. We're going to tribute off the knight. We're not going to use the effect. It doesn't really entirely matter. We're going to use Dragon's Mirror. We're going to make this guy, because why not? We're going to use... Oh, I chose the wrong card, because I could have made it something different, but that's fine. We're still in a pretty decent state, because we actually do have a pretty good boss monster on the field. We also have a quick turn, like, you know, spell speed 2, destruction, so it's fine. I misplayed so hard. Dude, you're fine, Dank. You're fine. There's been several times in all these streams that I misplay so bad it just loses me the game. That's just how the things are with Duel Links, man. And honestly, sometimes it just makes it so funny and just more enjoyable ultimately. But it's all good, dude. It's all good. I do like your deck, though. Like, the evil heroes are pretty awesome. And honestly, just how consistent the ability is, dude, it's super cool. You're going to be using Mash Change. That's amazing. This guy's going to be saying something differently, though, about that, for sure. So, because I can't let that stay on the field any longer than I'd like it to. So we got to get rid of that. This only searches rituals, right? Once per turn, you can remove... Yeah, it only searches out rituals. But when we activate a copy of it, it allows us to search out a copy of Gaia, which is actually pretty nice because I can actually search out Gaia, the Fierce Knight origin, his backstory, which is amazing. It looks like we're finally getting some backstory on how this night started. So we're gonna summon, and then we're just gonna poke for game. GG, GG, Danklord. Good at games though, dude. If you want, I can actually switch to a different deck. Who was that? Yo, Raptor, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the 25 bits, man. Hope you are doing well. How is life going? I legitimately did not see that coming. It clearly would show. It clearly showed, probably. But welcome, dude. It's good to see you. Yeah, let's... I guess I could switch over to... Yeah, we'll switch over to this deck, actually. It's been forever since I've actually played Gears, and I don't think this is actually to be... like super rough against it because again I haven't actually played it, but I misplayed the fat thumb, the summon button. Dude, it's all good, man. If anything, I thought for a second that you were supposed to have won that, because doesn't Malicious Fiend force all my monsters in attack mode to attack, or did I misread the card or something like that? Let me check it actually. But I hope you're doing well, Raptor. How are things going, my dude? Anything new going on with you? Oh, I know it's an evil here. That's right, it's evil. Evil. Oh, I actually have a copy. Let's go. So, must be... Alright, we can actually get Riku out here, too. So, let's actually read the card here now. So, during your opponent's battle phase... Oh, wait, we didn't go to our battle phase. I think we just went straight to the end phase. That might have been the reason why for it. Good wake-up call, Kappa. But Danklord, did you want to continue playing, or did you want... Or are you kind of tapped out for the night? Same old work, games, and then school. I mean, having a routine is never bad, my dude. And hopefully school will be either over soon. You have like a break coming up for sure. Because I know things are probably really hectic with the whole pandemic still going on. So hopefully it just goes well for you, my dude. It's only during the battle phase. I actually had to reread the card, and I realized that it's like only during the battle phase itself. So if I skip the battle phase, it doesn't really matter inherently. Yeah, we could do another duel though. This deck might actually fare off a little bit easier for sure, because this deck is very much a glass cannon. Like, it's either going to win or it's going to lose, which is always fine. It's always fine in the long run. But I think we're going to be fine, Chorus. I think we're going to be okay. I'm going to keep going. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. I love how this game's trying to teach me what pendulum zones and pendulums are. I've been playing pendulum since 2012 or 13 or something along those lines. This deck does not like going first. Like, this is the one deck that does not like going first. Oh yeah, especially with like an opening hand like this, we definitely don't want to go first. So we're gonna set 2, and then we're gonna summon Ancient Gear Wyvern, which allows me to activate its effect. And then we're gonna grab well, first off, throw up the Rika video again. And then I suppose what we can grab is... Mathematically, we'll just go with this one. What is your shaker cup that's pressurizing it so much? Oh. I mean, it's just Diet Pepsi, bro. Yeah, I'm the type of guy who will sometimes just use pop and shaker cups together. Obviously, not gonna shake them up together because I learned that the hard way one time. But yo, it made a really good drink, by the way. The deck is good. I'm just dog water. No, you're not, Dank. You're good. You're good. you're good. And besides, like, there's always a learning curve to most decks, so, you know, ultimately you just need to take the time to learn how to play them, so you're good, my dude. Disciple of Nephthys. During your main phase, you destroy one card in your hand, Yubel. If you do add a Nephthos monster during your next game, that is actually pretty cool. I like that, actually. Like, that actually seems pretty good because it could just allow you to summon Yubel pretty quickly and easily. So ultimately, this deck may have a rough time against it because Yubel generally can't be destroyed by, you know, card effects and stuff like that. So we're going to be in a pretty rough time. Yo, it's AM! No, I'm just kidding, dude. How are you doing, ATM? Great to see you, by the way, my guy. And the thing that I like about this, too, is the Nephthys and the Yubel engine have very good synergy, because Yubel, the Terra Incarnate, is going to constantly destroy all the monsters on the field. But the Nephthys can keep bringing themselves back, so on and so forth. Like, it's actually it's really cool. I love it. Plus, when you have Sacred Phoenix and Nephthys keep coming back from Terra Incarnate's effect, you're going to be able to constantly destroy your opponent's backboard, which I don't freaking like. How's the games going? Yo, this is actually a really... I love this deck already. Like, just thinking about how it's operating is so good. The Sense of Graveyard, show all monsters you control. Oh, I don't like this at all. So, either I'm losing everything. Okay, so once per turn, you control a monster in your hand, or you can... So he's ultimately going to destroy Yubel Terra Incarnate anyway. This deck is so good. I meant to hit yes. So I was going to destroy this, but I mean, I can still do it in response, which is fine. Which is fine. We can still do it in response, so we're not terrible. Switch is going to come almost soon, almost done paying for the far stuff. Let's go. Koros is going to be joining in and destroying us in all the community games. Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it for sure. Okay, so I am in trouble now. This is going to be a really difficult card to get around for this deck. Because Yubel Incarnate just doesn't give a care. So, it's going to be interesting. We'll set and pass turn. We'll set and pass turn. Apparently the new Switch Online is having a big issues. Who didn't see that coming? Who did not see the coming with all the traction and everything coming on? Like, I kind of figured they'd be having some issues, honestly. Again, I'm holding out for a little bit until, like, you know, some good content that actually makes it justifiable for me to pick it up. But, I mean, honestly, I'm not too shocking to hear that they're having some issues with it. Like, is it just, like, just the servers being overloaded? What are the details, ATM? Can you share the good word, my dude? So I'm actually genuinely curious now. Oh, wait, we're still my turn. I thought I ended turn. I'm sorry. I thought I ended the turn. That's my bad. Okay, so Disciple of Nephthys is going to come back, or give him a search, which is great. So ultimately, I have to get this. Yeah, they kind of know what's going on. They kind of know what's going on. I mean, technically, if I just leave the game as it is, they could deck out before I actually die, because I have more cards than them in the deck. But I need to figure out something that's actually objectively a little bit more strategic. No, because if I summon anything in attack, then they'll take the damage. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. Because I think this only refers to, like, activation. Like, because I believe this is just like a constant ability. You know what? Let's just give it a shot. I'm curious. Does Yubel, is it like a passive ability where it doesn't activate, or does it have to activate? We'll find out. It doesn't matter! I actually lost. That's fine. Tons of input lag and sound issues latency problem. Taking almost a full second to get Mario to jump off the pressing the button. Yo, that sounds freaking amazing. That sounds amazing at ATM. I actually need to look into this now. Imagine that. That could be like a whole new section of like Twitch stuff. Like, I played Mario like on the Switch Online. Here's what I learned. It's not good. You're better off just paying Nintendo $60 to $50 to get like the Mario All-Stars collection. Plus, you don't have to be tied down to internet to play it. Like, honestly, if Nintendo Switch Online, like, if I could just play the game, like, if I could download and play it offline, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, this person is very smart. I don't know if they saw my deck, but yeah, we have Drowning Mirror Force. If they left us in attack mode, I would have been scot-free. I would have been totally scot-free. But that's okay. I draw. This is not good. This is not good. The 100 games we have with the SNES and NES are well worth the $20, but the editions are not worth another $30. I mean, for me, ATM, I lost. But, well, I was going to say, like, for me, it may be worth it, but just not right now. Like, all those games that they have just added for the N64 online, like, there's some really good games there, no question about it. Mario 64, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Like, the list just goes on and on. Like, they're really good games. But the problem with the first launch of, like, you know, the games they gave us, they've already been really accessible throughout the years from the Virtual Console and re-releases such as Ocarina of Time 3D, you know, rare replay, so many different ways, right? So, like, they chose some really solid games, but they're not the solid, like, the best choice just because, again, they've already been pretty accessible for us. By the way, GG, by the way, Dinklord. GG, my dude. So, like, again, the games that they gave us were good, but the execution was just kind of meh. I had too much Drowning Mirror Force PTSD. Yo, it's totally fine. Drowning Mirror Force was definitely a problem for a lot of people, so people do still have PTSD from it, which is fine. I'll switch up decks if you want, and we can just do a different deck or something instead. Because, I mean, I have plenty of decks here to, like, you know, meme with. We have Blue Eyes, we have Noble Knights, we have a bunch of different decks. Speaking of which, I haven't played Noble Knights in a very hot minute, so... And again, I'm still now just getting over the fact that we no longer have balance, so... You know, we could try playing that. And ultimately, it might be a little bit better for me, too, because that way I actually have a way to bounce back Yubel. But, I mean, if you want to keep playing Dankle, we could definitely do some more games. If not, I can jump back into Ranked. It's all the same for me. I'm just having a great time with everybody here. But, like, I think I've also saw that you shared, ATM, that, like, another problem that the Switch Online... No, not the Switch Online, but the Nintendo 64 that they're giving us, like, doesn't it also not allow you to remap the controls or something like that? Like, I don't know. Like, I kind of figured it was going to be a little bit of an issue at first, but, I mean, ultimately, I may get it down to for sure. Like, Y is down? Wait. How does it... Why? Why would it do that? Why? That's not how you play Mario Brothers. If they bring Spider-Man 64 in the Pokemon Postal League and GoldenEye Online Co-op, Nintendo take my third. Yo, that'd be amazing. And also saying, teacher, welcome. It's great to see you. Hope you are doing well. Unfortunately, I'm going to be real with everybody here. I never had the opportunity of playing GoldenEye as, you know, a young adult or a meme, whatever you want to call me. But I've heard GoldenEye was just super nostalgic. So I would be down for that, especially the fact that Nintendo and Rare are playing, you know, pretty well these days. I think it'd be pretty cool. They don't even maintain the same button layout, ensuring some real controls with it. Y is right and X is down. Why? Wait. I'm trying to think, like, how that would work. Like, we don't have a single... Oh, come on. Why? Why is RNG killing me like this? Because, like, I'm trying... Because, like, again, I don't have a 64 controller with me, but it's a very interesting controller, because sometimes certain games use the C buttons instead, and technically, placement-wise, where... Like, for example, the Pro controller, like, this is where the C stuff would be on a 64 controller. I don't know. It seems weird to me, though, for sure. Well, this is good. I mean, I can't use Medrot's effect now, but that's fine. So what am I going to do? Because we have to control no other monsters to be able to activate and use its effect. So the fact that we didn't start off with anything is actually pretty bad. And also, welcome back, Tyler. It's good to see you. Hope you are doing well, my friend. This is bad. Alright, so let's... They're probably playing, like, what? What is it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. It's Volcanics, maybe. We'll figure it out. I missed the N64 experience, so I might get it anyways. I mean, what I'm still hoping, and this unfortunately probably killed any possibility, is I was really hoping that we were going to get the Nintendo 64... Oh, it's Spirit Beast. That's awful. Spiritual Beast. They're like, they just take forever, but it's still a fun deck. Ritual Beast seems really fun. But like I was still really hoping out for a Nintendo 64 Classic Edition. So the fact that Nintendo did this for Switch Online, I really highly doubt it's ever going to happen. It wouldn't make any sense. Because why would they release the, like, they're trying to incentivize us with the Switch Online for, you know, whatever. So now it's like, okay, if we just throw it onto here, it's going to seem lazy and just not going to work out. I'm a pop you tie. I officially have 12k points. There you go, man. Are you going to stream Duel Links? Oh, he's playing a Volcanic Hero sort of thing. Interesting. So, what is the Ritual Beast synergy, though, for? That's pretty interesting. But no, like, it's... Alright, so that's cool. So they're discarding a Volcanic Shell. Does that have any synergy when it's discarded? No. Okay. Oh, but having it in the graveyard does allow them to add 1 in the grave, so that's actually pretty good. I didn't even say Ohio. Is that a Scott the Woz reference? Chorus, don't abuse power, man. Don't abuse power. So far, I think you, It's ATM, and Ramen have not misused the Master Sword. I'm just gonna say that. Metal, I'm joking. But are you? Are you? No, I'm just kidding. You probably are. Chorus has been a very, very tame mod. Very good mod. He's been a very good mod. Yeah, yeah, we're dead. They have a full board. They opened up really good, and we ordered up. We're not even good at all. It's a reference. Watch is illegal. I didn't know what that is, so I'm sorry. Like, I just know that Scott the Woz references Ohio a lot, which I thought was kind of funny. I mean, this isn't fun, but I mean, we can do something potentially. We could potentially do something. So, we'll see how far this actually goes. If not, we already lost, so it's all good. Ohio's illegal. Sounds about right. Because again, growing up in Michigan, like, we were taught to not like Ohio. Saiyan teacher's been falling for 9 months and 1 week. Let's go! Super awesome, man. Super awesome. Unfortunately, though, because I use Gwynnefer's ability from the graveyard, I cannot actually special summon Boar, or equip it to Boars. Because it's already been, and it doesn't have, like, a destruction effect, so I mean, we could still do something, potentially. I mean, I could always do... Is this derivative of how many equip spells you have? This card... You target detach any number of materials from this card and then target that many cards. Okay, so it's not derivative of how many equip cards I do have, so it's actually kind of good. I mean, they have 3 back rows. There's no way this is going to stick on the board. There's just no way. Like, if this sticks on the board, then... Yeah, I was about to say, like, it's not gonna, like, it'll stay, but it's not gonna have any merit, unfortunately. Yo, Ty's been falling for 10 months and 5 days. God, it's been so long since we played God of War. It's been so long since we played God of War. And that just shows, because that's like when we started playing the God of War series, I believe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, because, like, again, that's when you started joining. That was like around the November to December era. Because I still remember that. Raptor's been falling for 8 months and 2 weeks. Interesting. Raptor, I believe you joined into the community when we were streaming Dragon Quest XI, right? Echoes in Elusive Age, because it's a very JRPG thing, and I believe you came from Cerulean Hearts, like, you know, community, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Still being scammed on it. I mean, just wait, dude. Just wait.
Time for some action.
Just wait. It's going to be happening for sure. I mean, I could summon something, which is nice. I could especially summon 1 Noble Knight monster from your extra deck. Unfortunately, you can't really do anything, actually. This guy can float, which is kind of nice. I guess we're going to go with that one. What are you confused on? Followed you before I followed... Yeah. No, I was talking, like, I know Cerulean Heart... I mean, sorry, Raptor might have came in from Cerulean Hearts. You followed me before Ramen, I believe, because then we raided Ramen, and that's how I got into the community. Followed mid-Jan, but actually unfollowed and refollowed the late feb, so my account is botched. It's all good. It's all good, Chorus. Michael's been following for 1 year and 8 months. Honestly, Michael87 might be one of the longest followers that we have on this channel, because he kind of, like, you know, was chilling with us, like, during the infancy of the channel, which is pretty cool. Again, Michael, I appreciate your support always, my dude. I appreciate everybody's support, of course. Of course, as you remember, that was the first game I decided to troll you in. Dude, you did a great job. You did a great job, I gotta admit. Well, let's switch over to a deck that is not going to screw me over with RNG. like Harpies. Harpies is just usually pretty consistently just really solid. And it's also a very fun deck to play. So let's do that. Like, I'm just getting room, because, like, again, we didn't draw any equip cards. Like, the monster lineup was perfect. Like, the only thing that would have been better if we had, like, one equip card, we had the Merlin, we had whatever. It doesn't even matter now. Oh, Michael finally won! Yo, let's go. Yo, that is so good. Finally. Finally, the system is not rigged against Michael. Let's go. Hype Michael. Let's go. This is actually pretty open. I mean, if we drew him into like a channel, I'm sorry, not a challenger, but a harpist, that'd be pretty insane. Yes, Cat Jam, let's go. I mean, we have a few options we can actually do here. So I could go ba da da bam bam bam. Actually, no. We'll... Yeah. I want to do this. I want to do this potentially first. So we'll see how well this actually goes. So we got to pop, unfortunately, 1. It's just the name of the game. So use the effect. Then we're gonna discard this. This card's gonna allow me to get access to a Harpy Harpist, special summon to the field. We're gonna use her effect. We're gonna summon this one, the one that's actually pretty foiled out. Metal's forever petting Riku. It's so good. As long as we're in the duel rooms, we're petting Riku. So good, so good. He's a good kitten though. Like, he's actually pretty big. Like, he's actually gotten a lot big. Like, I'll try to get like a picture side by side between him and Sora. Like, it's actually pretty crazy. Like, they're not even that different in terms of age. What do I want to search? I mean, this would be pretty good just like to overextend certain combos and stuff like that, but I think what we're gonna go with is yeah, we'll actually go with this because we could also recycle some of the resources we might be able to get off of this card. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what we can actually do with this as well. Keeper of the Dragon Magic. That's actually pretty good because they can actually set up with Volcanic Shell, I believe. Because, like, it's just really good. Like, having discard outlets. Oh, they're discarding a Karma Cut. Interesting. Very interesting. Riku would never be a fruit salad, though. If anything, Riku would probably be just a cat in a bowl. Just a live cat in a bowl because he likes to hide and stuff like that. So I need to remember the fact that I can actually banish and also bounce stuff back, because that's actually pretty pivotal. Bet you might... No. Riku is just Riku, you know? And we can also just wait to see how they react to everything, and then we can kind of go from there. These are like some of the instances where I would love to have a second copy of Harpy Harpist to search off with... Actually, no, Harpy Harpist can't search herself. Oh, wait, she can't because the attack value is too high. For her, whatever, that's fine. So you can target 1 monster. Okay, so unfortunately I can't deal with the back row, but I can still potentially do some shenanigans here. Interesting, okay. So we'll see what they end up doing. If they're going to do anything, of course. Because the way I see it, we kind of have a pretty decent setup right now. Which is nice. What does that do? Fire reload? Only fire type monsters in your hand. Return all cards. Oh, so it's basically reload. That is pretty solid, actually. That is actually pretty solid. It's kind of conditional, but it's still pretty solid nonetheless. So what we're going to do is we're going to discard that. We're going to banish this. And then we're going to chain the effect. We're going to get rid of this. And then hopefully during your next week, you can normal summon. And then, you know, do some searches and shenanigans and blah, 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 blah. So this is going to go through without a problem because these were all just set this turn. This would be amazing if I had access to, you know, Harpy's Petting Ground. Or Harpy's Hunting Ground, not Petting Ground, God. But we're going to use Perfumer's effects. Hopefully it resolves. If not, they have Tretch. Then, you know, it's probably right. It'd probably be right. Oh, look at that. So we can actually access the 2, which is fantastic because we have a level, you know, we have a higher Harpy much of the field, which is nice. So what we're going to search out for is... I'm going to go with Feather Rest because honestly we could just recycle resources plus potentially drawing into 2 cards could allow us to draw into something that's going to be pretty good. Such as, you know, whatever. Elegant Egotist is what I'm trying to talk about. So we're going to use Harpy's Feather Rest. We're going to send that back. We're going to send that back to hopefully get more resolution back. And Oracle could be good, because if we top back into that, we can special summon it and just get a little bit more popping ability with Harpy's Hunting Ground. We'll see how well it works, though. No, we don't need to use that just yet. Nope. Oh, you just gotta love the RNG with Duel Links sometimes. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. So, do I want to attack? I kind of don't want to attack. Like, I kind of don't. Because, like, we were talking about drowning Mirror Force. A drowning Mirror Force would be just really sad. I'm just gonna chill. We're just gonna chill. We'll see if that's a mistake or just whatever. That's fine. I also could have... No, it's fine. It's fine. We, honestly, holding on to this might still be pretty good in our resolve anyway.
Volcanic Shell's effect activates from my graveyard.
Does it now? Yeah, it probably does. It seems like it checks out. It seems like it checks out. Do I want to use the effect of volcanic? No, it's fine. It's fine. On fruits of salad? I mean, at that point, would it just be a salad?
He was still so worried that he walked straight into someone just outside the door.
There it is.
He grunted as the tiny old man stumbled and almost fell. It was a few seconds before Mr. Dursley realized that the man was wearing a violet cloak. He didn't seem at all upset at being almost...
Yo, Carnage, thank you so much for the 2 bits, man. It's good to see you. Hope you are doing well, my friend. How are things going? Well, that's pretty awful, so we might as well just utilize this right now. This card is normal, so you can send this if you did it against 1,000 attack. I mean, that's fine. That's ultimately fine. Because, like, we can bounce this back in the hand. Even if they do have it on the field, it's fine, because ultimately I could just still use stuff like this protected. So they're going to banish it instead of bouncing it or putting it face down. Interesting. Sup, Mr. Streamer 2. Dude, it's totally fine, man. Life happens. I totally understand that we all have our own lives going on. So we can't always, you know, just be watching Metallic stream. How are things going, Carnage? Anything fun going on? I believe we're still, like, what, on book page 3 or 4? They have Invocation. Yeah, I kind of remember that. So they have Invocation, also Alistair still in hand. So if we can draw it to a Harpy, that'd be fantastic. If we don't, that's also fine, too. So they're going with the Fire Purgatrio. This card gains 200 attack from each monster your opponent for each card your opponent controls. This card can attack all your opponents once. Each of this card attacks a defense position monster and does piercing. Interesting. Pretty rainy over here as well. Yeah, it's been insane. Like, I mean, so here's the thing. Like, I'm actually more a fan of it raining than it not, because like having the entire drought was just awful. Like, you know, but now that we're actually getting rain, it's nice. It's really nice. They're playing Wiretapped? I mean, Wiretap is a good card, and I guess it works in this context. We're still taking the 11. Unfortunately, that's kind of bad for us. But it kind of puts us in a new position where we actually now realize their back row is nothing to worry about. Swallow's Nest. That's not terrible. That is not terrible, actually, at all. So, yeah, no, that's actually pretty fair. That's actually straight. We might be able to do something with this. So we could summon this. This is going to get rid of Harpy's Hunting Ground. And then this is going to put it... Okay, so yeah, this is actually pretty good. So here's what we're going to do. This is going to be very much a... What am I trying to say here? Like, we're basically now going to like try to just like see what we can do to try to hold on for as long as we can. Because ultimately, I can summon a Cyber / Harpy Lady with 2600 attack, and this Purgatrio is going to have 25. So I can attack over the monster and just be fine. So ultimately, as long as I can have enough turns to build up my board and make sure they don't play something just to kill me, then we're good. But I could also play something different too. No, because I actually just want to get rid of it. So that wouldn't be a good idea. Yeah, we're going to go Cyber / Harpy just so we'll have barely enough to take over it. I'm going to be lurking because cooking. Yo, Deli, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Can we get a shout out for Deli as well? Great streamer and an awesome friend to the community. Are you going to be cooking more macaroni and cheese, potatoes? What are you cooking, Deli? What is in Deli's cooking corner? Thank you, Chorus. Appreciate you, my guy. All right, so we are holding on. It was potatoes. Let's go. That is awesome, dude. That is awesome. Enjoy the cooking, my guy. We're just gonna try to go for the attack. Not terrible. Yeah, that's actually not the worst thing that could have been happening. Oh, he has another one in the graveyard. That is awful. I don't like that. So its attack is 1200, so it's still lower than our Cyber Slash Harpies, but the fact they actually have a monster now, it's relatively concerning because it just opens up for fusion plays or whatever. So this is pretty interesting. This is very interesting. What is Dank gonna do? I mean, the thing is, it doesn't stay down, which is kind of what we're happy about. If I can draw any level 4, then we're good. We're good. Oh, it had to be that one. Beggars can't be choosers, right? Alright, so go to combat. So what we'll do, we'll summon this thing, and then we're gonna go to combat. We'll attack this. Yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. We're gonna use the effect of Swallow's Nest. We're gonna tribute this off. We're gonna chain the effect. I think I have another Harpy Lady number 1 I can summon. And if I can, then we can summon that and just go for a lethal. But if not, we already have enough damage anyway. Yeah, we don't have another copy, but that's okay because we can just summon this and just attack. So we're good. Yeah, so we're good. We're gonna use Oracle's effect just in case, but I think we're good actually. Like the fact that Cyber Slash Harpy Lady just has such good synergy with spell and traps in general, it's just really nice. GG's indeed. That was really good, Dank. Like, again, like I kind of figured that we could probably do something with the fact of using, but I'm like, well, we'll see how well this goes. Carnage, thank you for the 25 bits, my dude. Appreciate you. Did not expect that. But Raptor got us pretty good earlier. I suppose when, you know, you're doing the bang, though, I can imagine it's just like, you know, the Dursleys or the Dursley, that's what it is. Again, not super into the whole Harry Potter lore thing. I probably should give Harry Potter a shot. Let me know if it's actually a good series. That is so weird. Just like looking at what ATM kind of like mentioned about the Nintendo 64 controller, that is just so bizarre, you know? It's just really weird. I'm a Switch deck. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'll probably stick with Harpies and I might switch off in a second, so no worries on that. Just let me know when you're ready and I can just chill chat here. But yeah, like Switch Online, like it's good, but it's also like, you know, it's not as... I still feel like Game Pass did it best, you know, like Xbox Game Pass. Like, it definitely did it best for sure. Just because, again, they're downloaded to your file, like, you know, your game system, so you don't have to worry about, like, you know, having internet and stuff like that. It's just really solid overall. But nonetheless, I'm just going to hold off and see if they actually fix some of the issues like latency, the weird button placement, mapping up with our controllers, but also maybe just see if they get better games. Because, like, to be real with you, the only game I would probably play from the Nintendo 64 thing online right now is just going to basically be, what is it called? Mario Tennis, of all things. And Yoshi's Story, of course. Yo, Huggles, thank you so much for the contribution of the points. Let's go. How are you doing, Huggles? Everything going well? Ooh! This synergy is good. Still lost. If only that was the case. If only that was the case, Huggles. How are you doing, though, Huggles? Everything going well? Good. Going with the Ben 10 gives them an easily just searchability. Chillin' always glad to hear it, Huggles. Are you doing anything fun? Anything new? Like, you know, are you watching any anime or games these days? Or how are you doing? How's Metallic doing? Metallic's doing alright. I appreciate for asking. Just chilling in the duel room with, you know, the great people of chat. Nothing more I can really ask for, right? Blue Gator, welcome. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Not SSDD. It's all good. Shout out to Blue Gator. Let's go. How are you doing, Gator? Everything going well, my dude? So this card destroys... okay, so it does piercing. And if it's triggered, you can add a life fairy type monster from your deck to your hand. Interesting. They're activating another one? I mean, I suppose it makes sense because you can just kind of like search out and filter out different ones. I don't know if they actually have one from the graveyard, kind of like a kaleidoscope from Necros, but... Or shuffle from your graveyard. Oh, interesting. So, yeah, this is basically like a kaleidoscope sort of thing. Metallic pop up the cage, we win. Yo, dude, I got you. I got you. See this? We good. We good, Huggles. We good. No need to worry about that. Like, honestly... We'll see what... we're probably good. We're probably good. I mean, they're just going to keep ritual summoning, which is fantastic. Like, what? This is like their second or third ritual summon this turn? I like it. It's so good. It's super consistent. You may make your opponent send one that controlled to the graveyard. I don't like that, but that's okay, because I have other ideas of what we can actually do. I have to send it to the graveyard, unfortunately. It's not my idea, but it is a thing. Gain 1,000 attack in defense. That is amazing. However, Metallic has an idea of what to do. He knows what to do. So we're going to summon this thing, which is cool, by the way. We're going to summon this thing, which is better, by the way. We opened up so good against this, so I'm just chilling here at this point. We're going to use the effect. Nope, we're not going to do that just yet. Trying to like do math here, so we'll have so you know, summon that, so I'll have 2 in the grave, right? Yeah, I'll have 2 in the grave. So it really doesn't matter which one we actually access, so we'll just grab Elegant Egotist because I want to overextend. I want to feel like I'm actually being a good Yu-Gi-Oh player, Duel Links player, Yu-Gi-Oh player, whatever you want to call Duel Links. So we're gonna activate our first Elegant Egotist. Like, this is actually just dumb. Yeah, we're going to pop Hunting Ground because I have to, unfortunately, which is fine. Because I can go bam, 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 bam. Just summon the same thing. Like, honestly, I've realized a lot of the decks I love to play just like constantly do the same thing, which is fine. And then we're not done. We're going to use other Elegant Egotist. Oh, I hit no, but that's okay. We could still win, technically. So we can target this thing with Book of Moon, right? Yeah. But ultimately, we're going to chain it as well. Oh! I am terrible at this game. I am very terrible at this game. I'm very terrible at this game. Oh my god! I had one job. I had one job to do, and guess what? I crushed it. I crushed it. Let's go. I absolutely crushed it. Oh, reading is hard. Reading is hard. Oh my god, it's okay. I'm okay now. Reading is hard. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? I went to public high school in Michigan. What else can I do? We punished the non-reader, please. I need it. I need it. Ultimately, the biggest problem is I did not hit yes when I was supposed to hit yes. All I had to do was just hit yes to chain for Elegant Egotist. But you know what? Metal doesn't do that. We don't do that here. We play this game wrong until I get it right, damn it. Even if the plays I do are questionable, we still play until we get it right. That's fine. That's how we do. Oh, but that's okay. That's okay, right? I mean, we ultimately popped Ritual Cage, right? So I guess it means something. It means something, right? Honestly, I don't really see a way for us to actually win. Like, sure, we could... Like, I'm trying to think. Like, what we could... Wait, actually, that has, like, protection, right?
Here I go.
So this card is Ritual Summon. You said you wanted to be a Yu-Gi-Oh player, not ring as part of it. Drapion Reloaded, welcome to the stream. It's great to see you. And yo, that is so true. That is so true. I can't tell you how many times, like, when I was like national qualifiers and stuff like that, and just local game tournaments, like how much I didn't do that. But yo, good to see you, Drapion. How are you doing, by the way? Are you having a good night, evening, morning, whatever day it is for you? But I mean, the problem is, like, again, I know at what point I screwed up. I should have been like, I activate this. I should have chained this. I didn't chain this, but it's okay. But you know what? I'm going to have the last laugh. Send you the 1,000 hands. Get out of here. You are not resolving. Screw you. I'm just petty at this point. We should have booked first, right? Yeah, we should have done that too, for sure, Huggles. We should have done that. Or I could have even just like, you know, but it's fine, it's fine. It was all a good time. How's it going? I'm doing good. I appreciate for asking. You know, misplays, it's all good. How are you doing, Derek? Anything fun going on these days? GG Dank, that was good. Not one, but you know, several misplays. That's how we do it here, right? That's how we do it. But it was nothing but fun. GG. I'll read someday potentially. I will read someday. Honestly though, like one of the things I'm actually pretty excited for, just for those who were not in the chat when I first said it, like I'm actually pretty excited to learn how to play different dimension demons. Because like the fact we have a pendulum archetype that's actually really solid and can do a little bit of everything and anything, like it just seems fun to me. And then I'll probably build Odd Eyes as well, because we're gonna get a ton of support, obviously, with it being Yugioh's star monster. And of course, I might also try to build, you know, Melodious on the side here.
Definitely in the mood for a duel. I knew we'd eventually duel.
Okay, so we could be good. We could be good. This could be good. All right, so they're gonna go for Ben 10. Ben 10 to go for a search, which is good. Okay, don't mess up this time, Huggles. No promises. No promises. I will try my best though. If I mess up again though, I think I should just like, you know, try, you know, playing in a tournament to see how well that goes. Yeah, this is actually really good. They're doing the same play as last time. Like this deck is really consistent, which I like. Plus inherently it has Ritual Cage, which is just good for protection, but ultimately I can just like, you know, bop them, which is nice. Ooh. That is actually a pretty damn good opening as well. So I can just use that as well. So we're going to first get rid of this because, again, I can. And ultimately, I can summon, you know, multiple Harpies. So it's not a huge deal. Okay, we'll throw that up as well. So, pet the cat, pet the kitty. So, I'm going to have access to... Yeah, that's fine. I bricked. It's all good. It's all good. It happens. It happens, Dank. It happens, you know. Push it. We gotta push it to the limit. Oh, unfortunately we have one in our hand. That's actually pretty sad. So what we'll do is we'll use this effect to just get rid of Ritual Cage. No. We're just gonna set that, because we can always activate the other effect too. So I could return that to him. Yeah, we'll do that. So what we'll do is we'll summon this one. I don't know, Huggles. I don't know. Again, I don't read. I don't read, so how do I know if the math is going to be right? We're going to get rid of Hysteric Sign just in case something does go wrong. Okay. The effect of Harpy's Hunting Ground is activated. Chain another card or effect. Yes. Let's do it this time. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. We did it. Metal did not miss the correct activation of what he needed to do. We are good. He did it. He did it. Thank you. Thank you. We did it. We did it. I did it, Mom. All right, we're good now. So we're gonna use Elegant Egotist. We did it. And then we're gonna, like, you know, play, you know, music till the end of the day. All right, so we're good. And then we're also gonna put this face down as well, just because you never know. You never know. Oh no! I mean, they still take the damage, which is fine, which I'm totally cool with. They're at 100. Yo, that is so good. See, again, when I tell you the math, we can't trust the math. But that's okay because we're searching 3 cards. Let's get it. Let's get that bread. I want this. Yeah, I want that. And I also want to grab this because I like resources. All right, feel pretty good. We did it. Oh, okay. I'm kind of glad we did not forget about that. Like, we know that's when we had the 0-1 on the read. They have nothing. We got 1 defense, 1 bounce, 3 cards stuff for next turn. GG. It's all good. We Gucci. We chillin'. We playing with the fire. Oh. Actually, wait. I'm curious. So, normal. Is it just Harpy? Oh, wait. Oh, I was hoping it just said Harpy cards, because I would love to try to search out for another copy of Harpy's Hunting Ground. Pop this again and be like, yo, we're set up again for the next 3 turns, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. We'll just you know, swing for game. That's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine, Huggles. We don't need to flex that much. Set up for duel. No, we're not gonna do that. It's fine. GG though. GG. Dank me, Lorm. That was actually pretty good. It's all good. Like, the moment you said he had a brick, I'm like, all right, anime putting up my pushing up my glasses. Let's do this. But GG. Bricks happen though. You know, unfortunately, bricks are a foundation to, like, you know, a building. So, you know, when your deck bricks, it's not the worst thing that could potentially happen. You can also be in debt. You know, you just want to pick your poison. Brick City Sedge. Is it really Brick City though? Either way. Are you down for any more games, Dank, or does anybody else want to join in the chat? The room number should be in the chat as well, but it's also in the stream as well. But anybody is more than welcome to join in. We're pretty much just turning this into, instead of metal just, like, you know, grinding in PvP, we're just basically turning this into a dual room stream. It's been quite a bit of time since I've actually done one of these, so, you know, we got to get back to the Duel Links community if we can. Because AJ, since I don't really do that enough. Oh, we actually have something in table 4. You got table 4? Yo, sounds good. Dank, I will be right back. For now, enjoy your stay in Brick City. You're only going to be there for a very short amount of time. I'm sure you'll pull it off for sure. You got this. My deck is literally a brick. Yo, you're playing in Legend, bro. I don't know if that's true. I think I saw, like, Legend once, and then I'm like, no, this is too much work. I'm gonna go watch anime or something. Ooh, Susan, let's go. Zuzu boiled, that's Susan. Ooh, dinos, interesting.
You think I'm scared? Find out how wrong you are.
I'm actually the one who's scared. You see, we have a very funny individual who joined our chat saying it being not reading a card is part of the Yu-Gi-Oh player experience. I could be in trouble. Still down to farm your Harpy deck? Yo, we could definitely look into that for sure. We could definitely look into that. I'm totally down with that as well. Again, Harpies is just a really fun deck to play, and it's also one of the decks that doesn't require... Like, the combos are pretty self-explanatory what you actually want to and need to do. So, to me, it's just a fun deck overall as well. Plus, with so much searching, it's absurd, you know? It's so good, too. Because I could just sit here, set up for pretty nice shenanigans here. Do I want to... Ultimately, what do we have? Okay, we have that. So we are kind of set up pretty decent. No, we're good. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. Because I like drawing. I like drawing. We could draw into something good. I mean, we kind of did. We kind of drew into something good. But did we need it though, Huggles? Did we need it? We already have a solid turn 1 drop anyway, so like, do we actually need it? I don't know. I don't know what I'm actually doing. Who knows? We could draw on the Harpy's Hunting Ground. Wouldn't that be great? Damn, I was hoping it actually worked like that, but that's fine. I mean, that's fine. So I suppose what we could do is we could normal summon. Yeah. Do they have Tretch? No. So we're good for now. We're good for now. We are good for now, right? Ooh, we get to add both. That is actually pretty cool. So I can kind of get the best of both worlds here at this point, too. 30 cards is usually Trap Trepidance, so we can search the blue girl to recover after we pop the trap. We'll see how bad it is. Yo, want to become famous? Oh, I didn't get to read the full message. I want to become famous. I want to get people to like. I want social acceptance. I wanted to become famous. No, I'm just kidding. You got to get that growth organically. By the way, thank you, Huggles. Appreciate you, by the way. And then what I will then do is I will go, bam. No more using Arc V. Welcome, Flower Boy. It's been a little bit. It's been a few minutes, dude. How are you doing? Everything going well? I mean, I'm using, look at down here. I'm actually using, Brains, actually. Yeah, I'm using Brains. Rob Bombardment. Send 1 rock time monster from your deck to the graveyard and flip 5 into your opponent's damage. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep, you're right, Barry. You're absolutely right. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything on that right now, which is fine. So Revival going. Duel somebody just picked Dual Monsters, DSOD, GX5Ds, and Zexal. I mean, are you not a fan of Pendulums or Arcfeed in general? That's cool. We'll try this actually. So we're gonna use Forbidden Chalice. We're gonna negate Harpy Perfumer's effect. Doesn't really matter ultimately. Oh wait, I guess it does kind of matter because I don't have the effect. I forgot I already used the effect, which is fine. This is fine. We can still attack over her, potentially, unless they have like hand traps or something. To fight me or viewers? No, it's all good. Ooh, GG, let's go, baby. We also have some other players in the duel room as well. Flower Boy, if you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. GG. I mean, I guess you weren't wrong. It's not a brick. It's more like a rock. It's more like a rock. Download the RE7 to attempt a scary game will probably fail. Is RE7 that scary of a game? Like, I know 4, 5, and... Well, actually, I've never even seen 7, actually. I can't say that for sure. But GG. GG. By the way, Drapion, I'm glad we had the game, my dude. You want to go again? Best 2 out of 3 is what they would say in the kids. Like, you know, if they're cool. We can do another one if you're down for it. Because, like, I'm actually very, very tempted to play RE4. I've never played an RE game. 7 is the first FPS game. Is it good, though? Is it good? Is it scary? Super Spookums? I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. We can do best... We can't do best of 3. Fair. Fair. We don't have the budget. I think actually, wait a minute. Actually, let me double check something really quick. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, somebody actually gifted me RE7 for my birthday not too long ago, so I can actually look into playing it too. That's actually good. It's also co-op, right? Maybe the next time we see that. No, I've already had PTSD from Block Dragon. We're good. Drapion, we're good. I already have PTSD from Block Dragon. I'd rather not. We actually opened up pretty nice, actually. I'm actually pretty happy with this. We gotta show that, unfortunately, so it's fine. We're gonna use the effects. And then we're gonna get rid of that. No, Cope, I'll let you know what I think of it. Sounds good, dude. Sounds good. Hopefully you enjoy it mostly, you know, of course, because it's, you know, important to enjoy the game you're playing. Harpy's Perfumer's effects when it activate, allowing me to search out another copy of this just in case we need to have access to it. I mean, I'm just going to do the exact same thing I did the first time because it worked out so well, didn't it? I mean, it's suboptimal play because I'm neglecting having access to a search. But, you know, like, it is fine. It is fine. The way I see it, we have enough cards in our hand to kind of, like, justify doing it. So let's just do it again. It just seemed like a great idea, right? Until I draw nothing good off of it. That's actually kind of good. That is actually kind of good. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's on Game Pass. I already have RE7, bro. We good. We good. So anybody duel me, just pick DM, DSOD, 5Ds, and Zexal. Can I do Vrains? Can I do Rush Duels? It's like that's the newest one, like, right? Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duels. I know, but I had to say it. I know, Koros. You're very consistent. I appreciate that about you. Consistency is always good, you know? Alright. So, I'm terrified. But, let's see what we can actually do. So we're going to use Harpy Sending Ground. It resolves. We're going to chain the effect. We're going to push this back to your hand because this is why I have trust issues seeing face down cards like that. Then Don't bounce yet. Too late, Huggles. Too late. The latency. It's real. All right, so let's get really sad here, shall we? We'll go with the first one first. Yes, use effective perfumer. Give me that 2 searches. Give me that 2 searches. We need chain for protection. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry, Huggles. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're good. We good. We gaming. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm impatient, as you can tell. I suppose we can go for Rat Jam. Let's go. We can go for Harpy's Harpist. Why not? It's gonna be a base 19 and attack. We can also just get some searches. We can also synchro into it as well. Get some more value going. More Susu, please. See, Huggles, we good. We good. Rat Jam. Let's go. Breakthrough skill. Not a bad idea. Yeah, I think they had no choice but to just use it. That's fine. Oh, I see what they're doing now. I see what's happening here. I forgot they can actually do that, because I thought they had to be like on a separate turn from what was sent to the graveyard, which is still pretty interesting nonetheless. So what I could do is we could always blink and then just attack. So we should be okay. Poros with the Hydrate, I refuse! No, that's good, man. Thank you, Chorus. Appreciate you, my guy. All right. Yeah, that's gonna start popping stuff. Yeah, like imagine if I was like the type of person's like, yeah, those are suggestions. Doesn't mean I'm actually gonna do them. But Baka, no, I'm just kidding. Ultimately, it doesn't really matter what we go into because we just need to get rid of that and just start swinging. I don't know if this deck actually, you know, utilizes like hand traps, like, you know, Kite Raider, Spear Karibo, whatever, but we should be okay. I'm just overthinking it, right? Just attack. No, Huggles, I have things I gotta do, places I gotta be at. So we're gonna overextend this because that's just how I play. What? What? Alright, that's fine. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's technically a trap. Don't worry about it. Actually, it's not true. It's a trap. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. We good, right? We still good? We still good? I get Harpist effect, so that's something. Do I lose now? Is this what it means to be losing? Geez, that was a terrible play. That was pretty bad. Perfumer. Oh, that could be a good option too. But I mean, Channeler will still get the same result ultimately at the end of the day. Because like we already have like a lot of the searchable targets in the grave anyway, so it's fine. But if we win, that'll be like some stroke of luck. Wait, they're bringing a Brock Dragon? No, No. I disagree. No. Oh. So let's see. So no Block Dragon allowed. So can only be special by banishing 3. Blah blah blah. Discard some for the field of the graveyard. You can. Okay. So I guess it doesn't really matter at this point, right? So we should be good. I don't have anything. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We still gaming. Yeah, we'll just book a moon. Get over it. Let's just get over it with Benevati. Wait, did I actually... How's life? Yo, yes, good to see you. Things are going well, dude. It's actually good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Anything new going on, Humnius? I mean, they did it in response, so I can make this Chainlink 3 and we can bounce it back. So, and this is during their end phase, so we're good. It doesn't matter because, again, if they did it in Chainlink 2, I could just do this in Chainlink 3 because we use Book of Moon on Chainlink 1, so we good. We good. We good. I'm not gonna overthink this. We're just gonna attack. Let's go. Flower Boy sounds good. I'll jump in for a duel. I'll jump in for a duel for you, Flower Boy. Like, I'm gonna try, Flower Boy. I'm gonna jump in. If you dip out of the room, that's on you. Doing good, nothing new, just chilling. I mean, honestly, that's not a bad thing. With how 2020 and 2021 are, sometimes just things being the same is great, you know? I'm glad to hear that. I'm definitely glad to hear that, my dude. Doesn't matter, I died. Spider next turn anyway. GG. It's all good, Trapia. GG, my friend. Good games for sure. It was a good time. It was a good time. To duel me? Do I have to like do like some requisites? Cause like the stream is getting close over, my dude. The stream is getting close to being over. Metal don't feel too good. Metal needs sleep. Oh, you want the viewers? I'm not good enough? That's okay. I mean, ultimately, you're not wrong because, you know, I've done so many misplays on the stream that, I mean, I totally understand and respect that. Because, like, again, just some of the plays that we did were just very sus, very questionable. No, Alexis or Zuzu. Fair, fair. Sleep is for the metallic. No, it's all good. Like, you need sleep. Trust me, you definitely do need sleep. You know what? Actually, I really hate to do this, but I think we're actually going to call the stream a little bit early tonight. I actually do have to take care of something that actually just dawned on me. So we're actually, I'm not even kidding. Like, I actually do have to end the stream right now. Unfortunately, because, again, something is actually coming up. Ooh, we actually get to collect our daily fortune. Let's do that. But again, for those who are not following, we do stream Duel Links, you know, usually once a week on Sundays, but today I had to do it on a Monday. Raptor, thank you for the 25 bits. But let's see who's streaming. We have Axe Mango streaming, so we could definitely give him a raid. Really cool streamer, and also he makes far less misplays than I do. But if you're not following, definitely give us a follow. We do stream also tomorrow. It's going to be Outlast for, like, you know, spooky games. Going to be a lot of good stuff. But anyway, thank you guys so much for the games. Raptor and Carnage, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate you both. I know I stink. It's all good, Raptor. Everybody have a great rest of your night. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Take care, everybody.